Hey there, everybody. This is Darren from Papa GS Model Car Garage and Garage. Today, I am literally out here in the garage. It's a bit messy, so I just wanted to show you guys some stuff I picked up from an estate sale that I bidded on the other night. Had to have the missus go pick it up for me. I was very humbly surprised last night when I started unloading all this stuff. There's something in here all of you want to see, and really kind of brought up some deep thoughts to me last night going through this fellow hot rodder enthusiast, all of everything. He worked on cars. Also, he just did he liked the model stuff too, like what we do, and a little bit of NASCAR, and it was kind of a time capsule from what my wife said, stepping into his estate house, unfortunately. But let's take a look around here, and I'm going to show you some of the cool things I got. So hang in to the end because you're going to be surprised at some of the stuff I've got. So it's kind of cool. So check this out on the first thing. This is a 1992 Earnhardt versus Petty racetrack. Very cool. The box is in good shape. It had been used, but I pulled everything out this morning, inventoried it. Everything is here. I mean, it's a little dirty, but really I think it's just from sitting. There's not much age to it. You got the King's car and the Eliminator's car there. I did notice, however, that the Earnhardt car does have his name on it. Richard Petty's car does not have his name on it, but nonetheless, we all know who the king is, and I guess he wasn't sponsored for this track for Tyco, but we got all the instructions here still. The old cool setup instructions, I guess you might say. A little breakdown of the cars. Hasn't even been registered yet. Came with a little piece of sandpaper to clean up the tracks and the magnet bottoms. The old Tyco paper for ordering some other cars. Back then when you'd actually send in and do a check or credit card maybe. But this is all just interesting stuff. It's all part of this track. Bonus, I get in the track and check these out. More cars. Got the like 57 Corvette. It is dirty. Looks like it's been sitting out. This was probably sitting outside the box, so I'm going to have to clean that up a little bit. Couple more Corvette, like road racers. Got the old white tires on them. Everything looks in pretty good shape. There's the number 12 Corvette. These right here, these are a couple of my favorites. A 73 Chevelle. White tires. Can always identify the 73 Chevelles by the round tail lights. That's just something I always liked about the 73s because they went to the bar style tail lights, the 74 on up. But this is a really neat car. And then a 77 Olds. And I don't know if I believe Earnhardt did race one of these. I might be wrong. Let me know. And then a Buick Regal, and of course it's a Buick. It's done up in the Richard Petty paint number, but no name on it. I'm not sure what the deal was with that. And then just a little parts one, I guess. So show you the hooks we got here. This stuff here wasn't. I didn't bid on this stuff. This came with some of the other stuff, but just a couple boxes. I don't know. They're worth any. I mean, they're just storage for parts or something. A couple DVDs. This one here is pretty cool. Probably a lot of people got it. I know I have one, but mine's not in the metal case. This one has all the DVDs inside sleeves there. It's a pretty neat little thing. And all the it's just a copy of like the brochure from Daytona 500. I believe that was Dale's first win at Daytona in 1998. I know some of you are probably just really dogging me for not knowing this stuff, but I was never really huge into NASCAR. I was there back in the late 90s, and if I believe I remember right, that was Dale's first win. So I do think I was watching. It was a pretty big deal. And cool enough, even got a brand new Dale doll. I don't know what I'm going to do with that, but we're going to hold on to it. Now on to model stuff. He was an avid builder of models because there was a box full of old paints and just a box full of tires and stuff and rims, but nothing that really caught my eye. I was bidding on it, but once it got up to about $30, I'm like, there's nothing in there really I want for that. But I did pick up this big 1/16 scale Grand Prix, and the cool thing about this is he had started it. And I know for selling purposes and that, people don't want that. I, however, do, because this guy only lived about 15 miles from me. Never knew him. Somehow I didn't. I probably did run into him at car shows over the years, but I want to finish what he started. And so I am going to do this. And he's already off to a good start. Got the motor done. Some work on the chassis going on. Had some detail. And the stickers are here. I don't know if I should try to just maybe re-clear them, and I'll probably do that, or maybe see about getting them reprinted. All right, next on is something else pretty big I gotta show you. So last night, this was the part that actually kind of made me actually tear up. It really did. I started looking at this guy's collection of trophies. I bought all this. I bought half of a collection. This is just half of his collection. I want to repurpose some of them for model shows and stuff like that, just awards. Few of them I think I'm just going to keep the way they are because they do have sentimental value, but this is a big achievement. I mean, he's got trophies from all over. I'm going to flip it around and show you here, but you think about this. Every one of these awards, this was a great day for this fella out doing automotive stuff, meeting people, being at shows, looking at other cars, and some of them are model show awards. These are all these memories that you can't make this stuff up and you can't buy it. Yes, I bought the trophies, but these are going to be also, instead of just sitting on my wall, they're going to be shared. So I'm pretty excited about that. Let me turn the camera around and we'll look at a few of these awards. All right. Start off here. Numerous ribbons, was in this box. These are all little metal plaques like this. All kinds of things. Central Michigan Dragway Muscle and Car Show and Go, 1991. Super Chevy Sunday in 131 Dragway down in Martin, Michigan. Ithaca Dust Off, Breckenridge Plank Road Festival. Here's one I really like. This was the third annual Elma Fall Fest Car Show from 1992. This is what I like, is that all the awards that year was done by Giles Tire Service, which that's in my family name. Giles Tire was started in Elma in 1901, I believe it was, and just sadly, the last owner of the Giles Tire Shop before it was sold over to another garage. Um, that was Tom Giles, and he was an awesome car builder. I mean, someday I'm gonna have to get some pictures and show you his stuff. He did a lot of cars built for the Good Guys shows and stuff. But Tom passed away here just a couple weeks ago, sadly. So these even bring more sentimental value to me. These aren't going anywhere. This guy, not only did he have cars, trucks, but some pulling tractors, what have you not. Then these are some of his model awards that I don't know if any of you would remember, but some of you Michigan people would. Rogers Hobby Center, which was in Saginaw. It's been closed up now for quite a few years, but these were times that he was there participating. Here's some more model awards. These are all first place trophies from Hobby Industry of America. I never heard of this. Probably, I know a bunch of you probably had, but there's all kinds of cool trophies here. I mean, I didn't really pay a whole lot for these either, but I think altogether I counted out, I got like 40 trophies here, and some really nice plaques. This is from Super Chevy Sunday class winner in 1997. Just some more local ones. There's another Super Chevy from 2018. The Elma Car Fall Festival Car Show. And here's some, this is kind of cool. These are Certificate of Merit. Believe this was this guy and his dad's. It was a father-son shared hobby. And here's some more where they filled out second place. This car show was, or model show, excuse me. These awards here were all done at Fashion Square Mall in Saginaw years ago. That place, it still exists, but it's a mere cry of what it used to be. It used to have some cool hobby shops in it. I remember one in particular. I believe it closed up probably in the early 90s. But yeah, these are just handfuls. And not only model car shows, but 4-H for the fair and stuff. I don't know if he entered maybe some of his models in 4-H clubs and stuff. But these are some really cool awards. Look at this big guy here. This is probably about 3 foot tall, just shy of it. This one I do want to repurpose. Mainly I'm going to put a new put some new plaques on it, but in the year I'll probably replace the year. But this here I'll probably keep. It doesn't, it's just too cool. But I plan on, this would be cool to give to like a junior. I mean, for a model show, he builds them out, comes in, and we hand him this big sucker to take home, put in his bedroom. I don't have nothing hardly into it, so I just to see the smile on a kid's face for winning an award like that, I think would be really neat. Then at his estate sale, they did auction off his very beautiful orange Chevy pickup, and I don't know who bought it, but I did find this. I'm going to cover his name, but there's the man. He had quite the time enjoying cars and models and all of it that goes with it, the car shows and everything. This one here, real quick, this is from the drag race, a runner up at Central Michigan, well, Mid Michigan Motorplex back in '83. So he possibly did some drag racing in that too. Yeah, get that set down. Well, that's my whole buy. I don't have much into all this, and I might sell a few things, but like the model kit, I'm gonna build that, and I have an idea for that. So, but all these awards and stuff, these are great times. Someday, all this kind of stuff, this is gonna be my stuff set here in someone else's garage after I'm gone. Stuff that possibly my kids might not want, all my models or the cars or what. But it's great to see the stuff end up going to places for people who care. Don't throw the stuff in the dumpster. You know, it's sad when you see somebody's legacy of their accomplishments and their enjoyments just being forgotten. So, one last thing before I go. I said I wanted to do that Grand Prix as a tribute build to this guy. Since he started, it's going to be kind of like a buddy build. Let me finish that build for you. You know, that's going to be kind of cool. And I got another one too that kind of goes along with it. I got at another estate sale. I don't know as much about this guy, but we got this, a 1/16th Thunderbird. I got a guy in mind locally that I would like to get him over here probably after Acme this year once things slow down summer, because I know he does a lot of summer activities and stuff. But this winter, maybe we can get together and build these as a buddy build together as tributes and keep them local, because both of these these two model kits came local. And maybe even build those two a little bit on one of Brian's Saturday Night Live builds. Both of us had a desk together, have two of us putting these together. So, might be a lot of fun. Till then, you guys all take care. Thanks for watching. Please hit that like button. Add some comments down below. What do you guys think? You guys know of anybody who has these stuff? What are you going to do with your stuff? Do you have plans? I haven't really thought about it yet. I just kind of left it into the hands of my kids or whatever. But maybe I need to put some ideas out there before there's not time for me to put ideas out there. So you all take care. Thanks for watching. Peace.